Hey guys, it's me JSHDIY and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be testing out some viral no glue slime recipes to see which of these recipes we can get to work. So if you guys would like to come along with me, just keep on watching. Notification squad shoutouts of today's video go to Grammar High School, Sayima Shakel, and also Rima Plays Roblox Gaming. Also, before we get into the video, I wanted to fill you guys in on my channel list so that you guys are just all updated and know everything in case you didn't already. I have my channel, which is the Julius channel, and on that channel I posted my first reaction video, which was a video where we check out some food TikToks. You guys can check that out in the description. I also have my channel JSH Color, which is going to be coming soon sometime, and then we also of course have JSH Family. If you guys need to check those out, check the description box just so you guys are all updated and with it. First no glue slime recipe I'm going to be showing you guys how to make today is DIY Listerine eye gel mask slime. There is not that many different ways you can use Listerine to actually make a slime other than just using it as a scent, but this recipe is totally using the ingredients in Listerine to make a slime, and the only other ingredient you need to make this is eye gel masks. Starting off, you need to rip the eye gel masks into small pieces. Ripping the masks up will make your activating process much easier and you won't have to do as much mixing. Then the most important ingredient that will turn the gel eye masks into slime instantly is alcohol-free mouthwash that contains polysynthide. You need to add about 1/4 a cup of mouthwash, ounces of gel eye mask, and also the mouthwash completely needs to have no alcohol in drying additives because it will not work. And you also need to add in a thickener, which we are going to be using Pantene clear shampoo because I think it works best personally, but you can use whatever thickener you want to use. So you could use hand soap, clear dish soap, or whatever, and then you need to add in some table salt until you are halfway to your desired slime consistency. Personally, I like to let my slime sit for some of the air bubbles to leave in to just have a crystal clear slime experience. This recipe is definitely a foolproof method to make slime because it always works. The one issue I have with this slime is that it is going to be a little bit stickier. That is because if you add too much salt while activating it, yes, you can activate it to be thicker, but it will melt the Listerine over time, and this does not work when you add too much salt. But overall, I really love this method because it works completely. It's an interesting way to make slime, and it is super cool that eye masks, Listerine, Pantene, and salt all work together to make a crystal clear slime without any glue or borax. Okay, so the next slime recipe I'm going to be showing you guys how to make is an oil peptide slime. So starting off, I'm going to be using a Nutella container to do this method. And as you guys can see, the Nutella container I'm using still has a little bit of Nutella left in it. The reason I'm doing that is because for this method, we are going to be using canola oil. And when we use the canola oil, we're going to be able to trap the scent of the Nutella in our slime so that we will have a slime scented with the original Nutella scent. So once you have added the canola oil, you need to mix the shampoo and the Nutella that is in the container if you're doing it in this exact way all together, and you will instantly notice it thickens up completely. And this is because there is a peptide reaction between the shampoo and the canola oil. Basically, it is a chemical reaction that thickens up, as you guys can see, and it does turn white, but when we leave this to sit, it will turn clear again. And I added in just a little bit more of the Pantene shampoo just so that we have an extra thick consistency and it is not too thin. After the slime cleared up, it came out kind of a lighter color that I wasn't super happy with just because it doesn't look super realistic for Nutella. The slime smelled really good, but I decided to add in some brown food coloring and then let it sit for just a little longer so that any bubbles I created by mixing the food coloring in would clear up. I get requests every single day to show you guys how to make slime out of Vaseline because I know a lot of us have Vaseline at home. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a new recipe I have been working on. You need to get 1 teaspoon of Vaseline, which is not very much. I'm using an old, almost empty Vaseline container to make this slime in, just so that we can make it in the Vaseline container for look. And then into your Vaseline, you need to add in 4 teaspoons of shampoo alongside 1 teaspoon of water as well. Oil does not mix super well into water, so adding in that little bit of extra water will give us that same effect where we were able to get a thicker slime by using oil and something water-based like the last recipe. It's going to take a little while to get the Vaseline and shampoo and water all mixed well together, but you want to make sure it is all consistently mixed fully. And then we are going to add in a little bit of table salt in to activate it, and you want to mix until a slime has formed. This, but just add a little bit of salt at a time until you are happy with the consistency. If you add in too much salt, as you guys also know, it melts your slime, so just do it a little bit at a time. I poured my slime out onto the container just so that I could get in there and mix everything even more easily. If that is proper grammar, I don't think so. The more you can mix, the more activated your slime is going to get because you're getting all of the salt in there. And this slime is going to turn more white over time once it's mixed. And this is not going to clear up as nicely as the Nutella one previously because this has a lot of petroleum in the Vaseline, of course, because that is what it is based out of. And some reason the petroleum doesn't really quite clear up as much. But personally, I kind of like that because it looks like Vaseline but in slime form, which I think is pretty cool. Because I made my slime inside of the Vaseline container, I just tried to scoop out as much as I could get out of the container and then just mix all of that up until it was all well activated. And then I popped my slime back into the Vaseline container to clear up. Because when you make this slime, it turns white. It does get lighter in color, so I just added in a little blue food coloring just for personal preference in color. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it. Something I've wanted to do for a long time, and this is slime. I got this super thick putty-like tape, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it into slime by just adding in some water. Tape is super thick and putty-like and extremely stretchy as well, so I'm just going to be adding in some water and then microwaving this over and over until I can possibly change the texture or make it feel like a clear putty. After 3 minutes in the microwave, the texture was still kind of the same, but it felt like it was getting a little bit softer. And then after 5 minutes, it felt like it was like a little ball of putty, but it was a little bit too thick to stretch. I would consider this more of a putty, but let me know how I could make this better in your guys' opinion. The last no glue slime recipe that I am going to be testing out today is one that I'm personally extremely excited for, and we are going to be testing out to see if we can make a kneaded eraser slime with a clear eraser. So I found this crystal clear eraser online from a Chinese store, and we are going to be seeing if we can make a kneaded eraser, but this time with a clear eraser. So as you guys can see, the eraser works just like a normal eraser. If you don't know what a kneaded eraser is, it's basically when you take an eraser and make it in the form of a slime so that you have a moldable eraser. So we're going to be seeing if we can do this same kneaded eraser recipe, but using this clear eraser to possibly get a clear kneaded eraser slime. As you guys can see, the first thing I did after testing to see if the eraser even worked and kind of checking out the texture was I chopped up the eraser into small little pieces that were kind of the same length of the eraser. The reason I decided to chop it up was because I realized that it was erasing a little bit differently than a normal eraser. Normal erasers usually are very rubbery and moldable, but this eraser I noticed was already a little bit more plasticky feeling, so I decided instead of erasing for a super long time and then trying to stick all the little eraser shreddings together to make a slime, I was going to chop up the slime with scissors. So I decided to watch YouTube and just chop it up with the scissors, as you guys can see in the container. The smaller the pieces get, the more they stick together, and that is when your kneaded eraser slime will start to form. So I just wanted to chop this up as much as I could, and as you guys can see, the chunks looked kind of like granules of fake snow and water, but instead they were kind of rubbery. So I just wanted to get it as chopped up as I can so that I could have the thickest slime and the best results as I possibly could. You guys, I kid you not, I swear I've been doing this for at least 2 hours. Just this, for 2 hours. If not 3, because it's pretty late right now. It's 7:44, I swear. I've been doing this forever, but that's what we have. After chopping it up for a long time, you guys can see this is what my final result looked like. First off, the slime was not clear like I was possibly thinking we would be able to do with a clear eraser. I was able to get all the little eraser pieces really small, and they did over time start to stick together, as you guys can see, because I have like a little moldable ball of slime, but it was a lot thicker and more of a plasticky eraser than a normal eraser, so the texture was kind of more chunky than smooth. But as you guys can see, this is the little before and after of the clear eraser slime. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much, and I had the best time hanging out with all of you guys. If you guys want to, make sure you guys are subscribed if you are already. It would mean the world to me. You guys can also check out my Instagram if you guys would like to learn a little bit more about me, and my Instagram is JSHDIY. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys up on one of the videos on the screen. Bye guys, see you over there.
I think I lost myself, I think I lost myself, I think I lost